Good morning, everybody. Today I'm filming another video for you guys. It's going to be kind of a long one. This is basics makeup. I'm going to show you guys how to put the simplest makeup on, and for beginners, show you step to step, explain it to you guys. This video is actually dedicated to this wonderful girl named Joey. I had the pleasure to meet her a few years back. She's a sweetheart. She is beginning her journey into makeup, so we want to show her the tools on how to do it properly and how to get comfortable with it, and hopefully it helps some of you guys out there that are not too comfortable with putting makeup. We're gonna do something simple today, not over the top, and it's perfect because it's Christmas Eve. And before we get started, I want to wish you guys all a very Merry Christmas. If you believe it, if you don't, I still wish it to you guys because I believe in it. So let's get started. First, I'm gonna pull my hair back because I don't like it in my face when I'm doing my makeup. I don't like to get it all full of makeup stuff. So first things first, you want to start with a moisturizer. It's dry outside, it's cold. So we want to start off with a moisturizer. I have super dry skin in the winter. I'm going to be using this all-in-one egg Melow cream. It was given to me in a Sephora play box, and it's actually really awesome. But really, whatever you have there, you can use. You want to put something on that's going to give you a smooth canvas. Just rub it in. Okay, next. I start off with my eyes because most of the times when you're doing your eye makeup, if you have started with your foundation and stuff and you do your eye makeup, you start to get those little powders down here, and then you wipe it off and you wipe off your makeup. There's no point to it. So it's always good to start off with your eye makeup. That's what I'm comfortable with. In case any fallout or any dusties, I just wipe it off, and I don't wipe off any extra product. So let's start off with that. I use a eye primer that helps my shadow go on a little bit more vibrant, and it stays and doesn't crease. The one I've been using is from Wet n Wild. I think it's pretty good. I used to use the one for Urban Decay, potion one, but it's like 20 bucks. This is like what, $3 or something. So just take a little dot, just rub it in your eye. I want to start off with that. And good. So next. I'm going to be using my Morphe palette 35P. Inexpensive shadows. This was like $19.99 or something like that. It's a pretty good deal. I love purples. So I am going to be starting off with my crease. I always like to start off with my crease because, you know, you want your shadows to look blended and flawless. You don't want to have any sharp lines because then it looks like you have a cutout. I'm gonna start off with a nice fluffy brush, a blending brush. This is a Morphe M441. Okay, so these don't have names, so I'm just going to point out to which one I'm going to start off. I'm going to start with a neutral shade right here, okay? Because it'll give me a shadow there, but it won't accentuate it too much. So it's going to kind of start pronouncing your crease. Again, fair warning, this is going to be kind of a long one because I want to show step by step to this beginner Joey, so you know she can do step by step, or anybody else who's interested in watching. So same for both eyes. circular motions, back and forth. What are your guys' plans for tomorrow or today? Most of my Latino community, community will celebrate today. So I've already got my shopping done. All my gifts are wrapped. So, okay. Now, next thing, I like to go with the lid color. And I will pick a fairly flat brush for that. And this is a Wet n Wild one. Again, fairly inexpensive. Drugstore products. And I'm going to do kind of a plummy, see, right there, like a plummy, smoky look today. So you want to grab a good amount and just start patting until you build it up on that bottom lid. Alright, just pat, 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 back and forth. I'm gonna go to the other eye. So do you guys go out of town for Christmas? Or you stay in town? Are you doing a cozy Christmas? Or are you doing it with family? Whatever you're doing, try to make the best of it. Stay safe. Be thankful for what you have. Try to make it as even as possible, and you can always go back and you know, reapply if you feel that in the blending process you've lost some of that color. So feel pretty comfortable with that. So I'm going to grab my fluffy brush again, and I'm going to go ahead and blend some more. This time I'm going to grab a lighter color right here to blend. Just blend right there at the crease. Really, Eddie? Just back and forth, circular motions, back and forth. Go back again to the next side. You see how sharp that is? But when you blend it out, it starts looking feather-like. Kind of like blown out. You see how it starts to look smoother? That's what you want. You don't want that sharp line. Just soften up right there so it looks almost like effortless. Okay, So I probably lost a little bit of that color, so I'm going to go back with that color, the darker color, and reapply a little bit more. And then go back. This time I'm gonna go back with this skin color one, and then just blend it so it looks like a gradual seamless color. And this takes practice, you know. It's something that you got to get comfortable with, but the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get with it. So don't be scared, just do it, try it out. Some people do it at night where they can wash it right off. Now I'm gonna go with a light color up here, and no, I haven't done my eyebrows, but I don't really care. It's like not a big deal to me. I'm gonna go with this one right here. I know it looks messy, and I'm gonna apply it at the high points right there under my eyebrow, my brow bone. I can't even find the word. Okay, and a trick that I like to do sometimes if I feels like a little blah, I'll use like, you know, a shimmery color. Like here, I'll take my finger. You don't need a brush for that. Look how pigmented that is. And I'll just pat it in the center just to kind of give it that nice pop. And I'll just pat it, and then like really softly do the sides so that it looks blended. And look how that, you know, kind of brought some extra dimension to your eye. It has to be a shimmery color though, like a shimmery. And then you don't need a brush for that. You could just use your finger. Boom. What? Okay, so we're gonna go back to this at the end, but we're gonna, where's my towelettes here? So this is what I say. You'll see some fallout right here and right there. And like if you would have done your foundation, then you would have just had to wipe it off. But a good trick is, you know, for beginners, you guys are not that precise, you know, on the sides. So this is, you can go right here and wipe. And if you're like got out of your, if you went all ham and stuff, you could just wipe it off. And you don't have to worry about wiping off any foundation, concealer. Joey, you don't need any concealer. You don't have that problem yet, hopefully. Okay, so there you go. So I'm gonna go in with my next step would be my face. I'm gonna use a, what is this, Healthy Skin Anti-Aging Perfector. It's a tinted moisturizer. I know that Joey, you got also a tinted moisturizer, you know, for people who are new at this, or for young ladies. You don't need like a heavy foundation to start off with. Just, you know, you just use, you can use your fingers. Okay, I'm gonna use my fingers and just kind of like a lotion, just rub it in. It's kind of just to even out your skin. You know, a lot of us, like me, I have redness. You know, I have some rosacea or little blemishes. So you want to kind of even out your skin for this stuff. Like today, I'm just going to my family's house. I'm not doing anything huge or going to any events, so I'm not worried about having to go the whole 9 yards. Okay? Alright. Now, Ms. Joey, you can skip this step, but I need a little bit more help since I have 3 Rugrats. I'm going to put some concealer on. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Under Eye Concealer. Just, you see that? Making that sharp line there. There. You're gonna do this where the light hits you. On the nose. A little bit right here. That's where most of the light will hit you. And if I want it to be extra bright, I have a lighter color. That one that I had was the color medium 25. And this one, see, this is the brand. This one's the color Fair. And no, I'm not fair. This is just to highlight a little bit more. So I'm gonna grab, this is the Sigma F86. Gonna grab, and I'm just gonna start blending under there. Make a mess here. You should just pat it until you blend it out. Just bring it down under your eye. Looks like I get the sleep that I needed, huh? Just blend it until it disappears. Right there. See? Just start blending there. I have this little friend that decided to show up right there. And then since this is a little bit more skin tone, I'm going to add a little bit more to those spots that are unfriendly. Just blend. It's all about blending. You don't want to look like you have like a mask on. And then I like to take my fingers and kind of smooth out with my fingers, because sometimes it'll go into your fine lines if you have any. I know I do. So, next step for this step is setting your concealer with a fluffy brush. Where are you at? I have a lot of brushes, people. Well, this is an e.l.f. and it kind of fits perfectly under there. So I'm just gonna set it with some NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. This is mostly drugstore or affordable products. So for beginners, that's good for you to start off with inexpensive products, because you don't want to waste good high-end makeup if you're not comfortable with it, and you're just going to be wasting it. But if you have money, hey, go ahead. Do you. Makeup is personal. Okay, so now that I've done all that, I'm going to go back to my Morphe palette, and I'm going to choose the color that I was using on my lid right there. I'm going to choose a flat, very flat brush, and this is a Sigma E15. This way. I've been showing you guys the wrong way, I think. My bad. So you're going to start pressing right under your lower lashes. Right there. Okay, no, we're not going to leave it like that. But for right now, you're going to press. Now, for you who are not comfortable with doing a liquid sharp liner, I can do it with liquid liner, but I can also do it with a pencil liner. This is Master Kajal from Maybelline. So what I do, let me grab a little mirror here. So I'm gonna go right, lay it right on top of my lash line, right here. Okay. Then I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab some product here, and I'm gonna bring it like this, and then bring it in. This is kind of a smoky wing. It's not super defined, but it'll give you some nice catty pretty eyes, and it's kind of like a faded cat eye. But you see, it's almost foolproof, because with the liquid liner you mess up, oh snap, you're done. So with this is good way to try that, because you have, it's not gonna feather, it's not gonna run, and you can smoke it out, so it's just easy. But yeah, you got your eye. So let's go to the next side, bring it in. I have my rugrat knocking at the door, because if they can't see mommy, it's like they're lost. Alright, so let's do the next one. Again, just bring it in. And you see how this one looks not as sharp. You're like, damn it, so I messed it up. So then what you can do is you can grab a small brush like this. Okay. I have like 20 tools in my hands right now. Grab a little bit of concealer or foundation, whatever you have. Press a little bit like this. Okay, you want to sharpen it up because you screwed up. Make sure you don't have too much, so just kind of pat it right there, and then you can You see? You see how you're sharpening that up? Because you messed up. And then just your finger, you can do this with your finger lightly. And boom, you fix that cat eye. So I think they're pretty even, right? And if they're not, who cares? I mean, they're not twin sisters, they're cousins, okay? Good enough. So what I like to do to smoke that out, I'm gonna grab a fluffy small brush. This is a Sigma E30. Okay. I'm gonna grab that same color that I had, that I was using to smoke it out right here. And I'm gonna run it here. So you're using a lighter color to smoke it out. Just run it so you could diffuse it. Just and you have a relatively smoky eye. Now what I'm going to do next is I am going to fill my waterline with black liner. Like I like to just lightly tug right there and just run it right there. My inner waterline. Just freak you out. Look away. Okay. Next step, mascara. So I have a nice Tarte eyelash curler. If you guys have money to invest in a good one, that'd be a good investment. I remember I used to use the one from the drugstores, and I used to pull my eyelash out. So this never happens with this. If you can earn money for it, it would be a good investment. So, and if you can't, hey, do you. So I'm going to curl my lashes because my lashes are not naturally curled. Just press a few times. You don't have to do this if you're not comfortable with it. Okay. I'm going to use L'Oreal Voluminous Manga. Okay, so I'm just going to, you're going to wiggle it so that you can grab all of your lashes. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to be showing you and I'm not. My bad. I like this mascara. Pretty good. And give it another. Then lower lashes, lightly wiggle it. Okay. Then I'm going to go for the eyebrows. Where is it? This is a Revlon Color Stay Brow Pencil in the color Soft Black. Okay. So I'm going to start off by lining the bottom. Trying to keep in frame. And then I'm gonna go over top. So just follow your lightly fill it in. And then you're going to use the spoolie. There you go. Same for this one. This one always gives me a hard time. I don't know why. Just slight strokes. Then comb it. Okay. And then I am going to use my Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer in deep brown. And this is just so they can settle down and not be cray. Okay. Next step is I will bronze. Some people, you don't have to. This is from Urban Decay. This is Baked Bronzer and in the color Gilded. Okay, I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush. This is from Sonia Kashuk. Just right here. Just slightly bronze. But I mean, you don't have to, but you know, you put your foundation and kind of you want to add some dimension to your face. Right here, the high points of your cheeks right there. Just on the sides, temples. You want to go around the temples again. I'm gonna go here under your chin right here, all the way up. Then I'm not gonna contour because for beginners, this really just step by step. I'm gonna grab some right here, add dimension to my nose, small fluffy brush from e.l.f. Right there. Okay. Then I am going to add the NYX blush, and this is from a Dusty Rose one. Very pretty blush. gonna grab another, this is a Morphe, excuse me, MB35. So I'm gonna grab a little bit right here, take it up a little bit. You want to add blush because you put foundation on and stuff, and you don't want to look dead. To me, if you look dead if you don't have any blush, you want to look like you have some kind of life to your face, and just kind of I like me blush. Alright, so next up, I'm going to grab the highlighter. This is Wet n Wild. What color is this? Reserve your cabana. Yeah, for real. I need to reserve my cabana. Okay. I am going to grab a Real Techniques digital sparkly brush. Make it a mess. Grab some. We're gonna add some right here. Very nice highlighter. Right there. Bring it up a little bit here. Center of your nose. Top of your lip. Some occasions what I'll do is I'll grab another little brush. I grab some right here. And I'll add some right there. Kind of opens up your eye. Right in the inner corner. Up a little bit. Again, this is a long video because I'm doing step by step, and I kind of want to explain it so that my lovely beginners will have a step by step of it. Now I'm gonna go to the lips. This is from NYX, a lip crayon, and the color is, I don't know. Color is Nude Truffle. Nude Truffle. Line your lips. You don't have to if you don't feel comfortable. Some people will outline the outside of their lips if they have thin lips, but I don't think it's necessary for me. And this will help your lipstick or your lip gloss stay in place. I'm gonna take a NYX soft matte lip cream, and this is the color Stockholm. And you can leave it like this, but I want to add a gloss. I'm going to add a butter gloss from NYX, and it's called Maple Blonde. And, oh, I know where my lip is. And that's it. We're done. Just spruce up the hair. And you're ready to go. I hope that you guys learned something. You try it out. Hope it was helpful to you guys. And I love to do this. It's personal. You don't have to do all the steps that I did, but you know, pick and choose ones that you feel comfortable with and gradually add your own steps to it. And then slowly but surely, if you keep practicing, you'll get there. Joey, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it helped you. You're a great young lady, and you are wonderful. I've met you, and I think that you will grow up to be a wonderful girl, very successful, you and your brothers and sisters. So I hope that everybody has a wonderful Christmas. Be good to each other. If there's a gift that you can give, your gift, let it be to be nice to each other. Be humble. Don't focus on the materialistic things, and just, you know, make this world a better place just by being a good person, having good feelings. So I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and thank you for watching. To the next one.